Yeah, I'm sitting here reflecting on when I first became Troop Leader Tia. I had my baby. I had just had little dude. Kristen had just started school, and we had went to the school to sign her up for Girl Scouts. And the lady was we just went to the schools to do registration, but Pam was there with Girl Scouts, and she had said that the troops in Brandon were full. And she said, "Would you be interested in starting a new troop?" And I was like, "Sure." But at that time, I didn't know what our hardships I had to face that were coming towards me. A couple weeks after that, um, I ended up in the hospital with a setback. And then when I got out the hospital, a couple weeks after that, I lost my son. So going into this season, like I didn't know like what God had prepared me for, but I wanted to know like what it is, because it wasn't by default that I became troop leader to you. So one thing about it, if I start something, I'm gonna finish it. I always been like that. So I started with 19 girls. There's 20 girls on my roster when I first started. After I introduced that we were finna go to sell cookies, I got down to 10 girls. Cool. Them 10 girls sold cookies. When I say they sold them cookies, they sold them cookies our first year. Also, I'm still proud of that first year sale because they made a name for us that first. They let the other troops know we was not the troop to play with. Because, baby, we came in, them girls worked. But when I know, like, when we first started, I didn't know how we were going to make our troops stand out and make us set aside from all the other troops because they had been doing it for a while. And I said, you know what? Y'all know I got an MBA, I got a business degree. And one thing about business is advertisement. You always have to have advertisement. And I was like, you know what? How are we going to get it out there? What we doing? And I said, you know what? I got to start something. And that's where we birthed the Rapping Girl Scouts of Greater Mississippi. And when I say God had something for me, He keep me busy, keep me happy. Like this has been such a joy. And no, it don't replace nothing that I've lost, but it makes it a lot easier to deal with. I ain't gonna even lie.